the dynamic sort of seems like we're borrowing cognitive load from our senior engineers, for our juniors. And like, that's great for the juniors. They're able to write a lot of code. It's their output is so much higher. That looks great. But for the seniors, you are reading so much code in each pull request. There 1,000 lines of code PRs are not uncommon anymore. And that is so bizarre. That's so different than 2 years ago when we weren't, using this in the enterprise. And now there's 20 comments and 5 different turns of like, oh, hey, I updated it. And I'm like, oh, great. I get to read 1,000 lines of code again.
Yeah.
It's just much more challenging.
Anyone who's listening to this who is trying to put together a business case to measure the ROI of AI coding assistance, listen to what Kyler said, because you're right that we're borrowing time. We're taking out a loan from our future selves, or maybe we're redistributing the cognitive load from senior to junior, because we might look at how much time did we save on the coding task and then come up with an ROI based on the time saved of the coding task. But when we don't also factor into, did we save time for reviewing? Did we save time on everything else? We have to look at the whole development lifecycle from start to finish and its impact on that, and not just get too narrow on one part of the place. And that's where I see a lot of companies kind of stumble a little bit, because they see that the coding task is taking less time because we're accelerated, right? We have AI tools helping us author code or helping us find documentation or whatever it is that's causing friction. Maybe we can get rid of it. But we might see swells in time spent in reviewing, or now we have all this back and forth on PR review, because where we used to pair, we don't pair anymore because now we have a coding assistant. And so there's all these different circumstances where we have to look at this really, really comprehensively from start to finish and not get too narrow on just one of the parts, because we risk losing sight of the system performance as a whole.